Cthulhu Jack.
What happens when you have some of the members of the Clash, the Sex Pistols, and the Tubes? In a film written by the screenwriter of Slapshot.
Show us what you got.
And the director of Up in Smoke.
Yeah, quarter pounder, man.
About a 15-year-old amateur girl punk band which disappeared into obscurity only to become an underground cult hit.
I'm a waste of time.
And the perfect one to see before Streets of Fire. I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, The Fabulous Stains from 1982. Discovering this dive bar of a film recently after falling through the Diane Lane rabbit hole.
I've been out here, this is the 5-month anniversary date of the start of the film, Streets of Fire.
Only to really ever watching her later work, other than The Outsiders back when it first hit. A fan of punk rock and having been a brief roadie a million years ago myself, this hit the perfect chord.
You came here tonight thinking you'd see some cute and wonderful rock star.
Gritty, raw, uneven, and yet the perfect antithesis of what it was like on the road.
Listen, you ugly old man.
Screenwriter Nancy Dowd was inspired to write the screenplay after she saw the punk rock band Ramones perform live in concert.
I was so riveted when I saw the Ramones. You have to remember that during the 70s, everything in terms of music was junk.
Here, Dowd wanted to capture young girls looking to escape their dreary lives through rock and roll, teaming up with director Lou Adler, who was offered by Paramount Pictures the choice of either directing this or a low-budget satirical comedy called Airplane. Though really happy history went the way it did.
You are so jealous of me. I'm everything you ever wanted to be.
Nancy and Lou didn't see eye to eye in the end, with her creating the pseudonym Rob Morton in the credits. We open with...
She was the teenage fry chef who was fired on the air in our segment on Charlestown, Pennsylvania.
Corinne has recently lost her mom to cancer, with her dad not in the picture either, is about to lose the house.
Come on now, be serious. You're in desperate straits. What is going to happen to you?
Her only other family is her sister Tracy, who's also her bandmate. Aunt Linda, played by Christina Lottie.
We weren't like that, were we, Brenda?
No, we weren't.
Who's a mom of two, which includes the third bandmate, Jessica, played by Laura Dern.
I hate the name Jessica.
It's a lovely name.
Catching an up-and-coming English band called the Looters. Lead is none other than Ray Winstone. I don't think I've ever seen this cat ever happy in a movie. He's been out of shape for having to open for a washed-up band called the Metal Corpses.
Either you get rid of them and get us a new support act, or we get rid of you.
Lou Corpse, the lead singer, does nothing but continue to wind up Billy throughout the tour.
I had my little rockabilly period, you know, glitter. But finally, if you're not yourself, you're nobody.
After the show, Corinne hits Billy up for some advice.
We were wondering if we could audition for you.
Even though it falls flat, Lawn Boy, a small-time promoter, offers Corinne to sign up and join the tour.
Yeah, I've got it. The Stains, right? What's happening with your group?
On the girls' first night opening, they're handed costumes from Lawn Boy, while Corinne takes it upon herself to be a little more revealing. With the Stains not as seasoned as their travel companions, they bomb pretty hard, but not before Corinne wins over the women in the club.
Be yourselves.
Maybe he had a heart attack.
With more bad luck plaguing the tour,
He's got kids.
that same night we find Jerry Jervy, the guitarist for the Metal Corpses,
One of the pioneers of acid rock.
naked and dead in the club's bathroom from an OD. Shock turns to realization for these ladies, while Peg passes on her condolences to Lou.
Does this mean you're finished?
Never missing an opportunity,
Were you Jerry Jervy's girlfriend?
with a surge of local press and more eyes now on the tour, Corinne's persona is a standout.
She gave her honest opinion of how she felt about people. That's why I'm like her now.
With the Looters now headlining and the Metal Corpses turn to rust, Billy calls his manager to nix the Stains for a replacement opener. As the popularity of the Stains expands to their dedicated groupies who call themselves the Skunks,
I'm a skunk.
24 hours later, you've got a bunch of other nuts who are just making her into a hero.
Billy turns this into an optimistic moment for himself.
You just can't be a gimmick.
I'm not a gimmick.
Sharing personal lyrics of a song called Join the Professionals, later which bites him in the ass. This is Corinne's sweet revenge after their blip of a relationship turns sour. Billy's manager, actor Dave Clennon from The Thing, books the real deal, Black Randy and the Metro Squad, to replace the Stains. Jilted by dishonesty, Corinne continues to push the Stains further into the limelight by signing a deal with Billy's manager, dissolving her relationship with Lawn Boy, who is only doing the tour to raise money to get a friend out of prison back in Jamaica.
All of their best of luck to you.
Luring in a bigger fan base as they continue to crisscross the country, reaching his boiling point.
That's all you ever do is put out. You've been had! You've been screwed by your hero!
I was roaring with laughter during this scene, watching all these teens flipping him off. The honeymoon phase is over as Corinne and the girls take the stage. Their quote never put out mantra bubble has burst, with a final appearance on the local TV station from when we first started.
One might say you're a has-been.
Corinne is at the lowest point when Billy's appearance tries wooing her to tag along. Sticking to her self-worth, we find the Stains performing in a MTV-style music video on Lawn Boy's Red Stripe label, just a few years on. So, if you're in the mood for some old-school punk rock, I'll leave all the links in the description from the music to the film itself and a short doc I presented a portion here. It's a rare peek into a world that may still exist somewhere. Until next time.
I think that she'd be really proud.
Thank you to our YouTube members and everyone out there for your continued support. And hail Cthulhu!